Good morning, you guys. Hey, it's Wednesday morning. Jim Peterson here. I'm the Director of Personal Training at Spokane Fitness Center. So welcome back. And today we're going to do a full body workout again. Hopefully you were with me on Monday and Tuesday. You might have an idea of what this is going to go like. If you didn't watch those two, then my focus here is to try to help you guys maintain your strength and your muscle mass while we're having a little hiatus from the gym. And if you're like me, I don't have weights and stuff at home, and I come to the gym once a week to record videos and not work out, so I have to do the same kind of thing that you guys are doing. So if you're in the same boat I am, you don't have weights at home or you have very limited weights, then these are great workouts for you to work on your mind-muscle connection. And for some of you guys who don't do weights on a regular basis, this might be a good way for you to ease into doing more resistance training, which is good for everybody. So I highly recommend you do this. Okay, so we're going to get into it. Today we're going to do more of the full body workout again. We're going to do our legs, we're going to do our chest, and we're going to do our back. And so I want you to get a good warm up in. Again, if you normally come to the gym and you get on a piece of cardio equipment and you go for 5, 10, 15, whatever minutes, then just get down on the floor, get on your back, do some bicycle motion, move your arms, swing your arms, all kinds of stuff. If you need ideas, then you can either message me on Instagram, which is the easiest way to go, or just email me and I can help you with a little warm-up routine that you could do at home. But you could do jumping jacks, any kind of lunge type motions. The sumo squat stretch is a good one where you can do a wide foot, and stretch your butt down and stretch your arms out. Do 10, 15, 20, whatever it feels like that's good for you to get your body moving. And then we'll get going to the workout. So go ahead and warm up if you haven't already. Hit pause, go do that, and we'll start on the workout. Okay, so now that you're nice and warmed up, what we're going to do today is, again, we're going to start with an overcoming isometric movement. So we're going to shake it up a little bit. You could either do what we did Monday for your legs, which is you're going to get a pillow, you're going to get down, and you're going to put a foot up onto the door jamb, and you're going to have it up, at least a foot high. You're going to have, if this was my shin, you're going to try to have your shin about the height level to the ground. Okay, so you have as less shearing on your knee as possible. And what you're going to do is we're going to do a iso hold motion towards that. If you want to shake things up today, and you want to wear shoes, and you want to grab some gloves, you are more than welcome to put your shoes on, grab your gloves, go out to your car, and on the side of your car, try to grab the side of your car and do a deadlift with it. Okay? I know, it sounds crazy, but, that's the way it is. I know, I've seen some of you guys. You're pretty strong. So you can go out to your car, get your deadlift stance, put your hand down there. Now go to the side of the car, don't go to the front or back bumper because that's going to be too high. I want you nice and low, and you're going to go down, you're going to grab that guy, and you're going to try to lift it up. Now remember, brace yourself very well. Your car's probably going to move a little bit as you start coming up. So this motion that we're doing, we're going to try to do a pull. You're going to either try to have your arms straight. So you're going to use your legs. You're going to try to push up as hard as you can for up to 6 seconds, and then you're going to rest for 10 seconds. Same thing in the doorway. If you just want to stay in the doorway, you're going to have your foot up there. You're going to press against that doorway, and you're going to push as hard as you can for 6 seconds and rest for 10 seconds. And you're going to do 6 sets of them. Then you're going to switch legs. So if you're doing your deadlift out there with the car, you only need to do 6 sets. But remember, that thing, once your 6 seconds are going to start once that car stops lifting, because you're going to be able to lift a little bit of that car, I'll bet you. So lift it up. Once that thing won't move anymore, you got to really press everything in your body as hard as you can, nice and tense. your legs, feel your legs firing, and try to hold it or pull it up for 6 seconds. Do your 10-second rest. Do 6 rounds of them. Go do that. Hit pause. Get her done. Okay. Well, now that you've lifted the car up 6 times, which is awesome, by the way, now we're going to do our chest. And so we're going to do our pressing on our chest. Nice. Okay, so we're going to activate this kind of guy. Now, you could go to your doorway where it might only be like a foot wide, not even that, your door jamb. And you can put your hands together and your arms are straight, and you're going to try to press your hands together. You're going to squeeze that door jamb. You could do that. Okay, again, we're doing 6 sets. So you could do that for a couple sets. If you're able to, you can grab a door. You could do the doors, depending on whatever door that you're using there. But you could do a door if you can get your hands around there. Do your door and squeeze your door as hard as you can. So 6 seconds on, and some of you guys might have, like my house, I've got a couple of different widths of some walls that you could use as well. So you can mix it up as much as you want. We're just doing a total of 6 sets. You're squeezing for 6 seconds. You're resting for 10 seconds. Squeezing for 6 seconds. Resting for 10 seconds. Go. All right. Woo! Yeah. Okay. So now we're going to do our 1-arm row. Again, this is going to be with some kind of a door jamb, most likely. You're going to get down on the floor if you want to brace yourself. Today, we're working more on our upper back. So today, if you wanted to, if you're able to, you could have a hand there. You can have your other hand bracing it. And you could just try to do a pull. But, you're doing a lot of push at the same time. If you're down on the floor with your feet braced against the wall, you might have a better opportunity to try to maintain your upper body and doing your pull, okay? So, again, get yourself in a good position where you're really going to stress your back. You're trying to pull it towards you. 6 seconds on, 10-second rest. 6 seconds on, 10-second rest. Okay, 6 rounds. Each arm, okay, go. All right, now that you have already done that, now we're warmed up. Today we're going to do Stato-Dynamic Reps. Jim, what is that? Okay, so today we're going to do split squats with a sissy squat, kind of an angle to it, and I'll show you how to do that. We're going to do side-to-side push-ups. I'll show you how we're going to do that. And then we're going to do some rows that we're going to use our table for. So, the only thing you really probably need for this whole workout set part of this is you might want to grab your weights that you can put on your chest as you're under the table with your hands over and you're doing your row, okay? So you might want to get some additional weight on that. So our Stato-Dynamic rep is we're going to go through a nice slow motion, eccentric, concentric, so positive, negative. You probably hear negatives a lot. That's the eccentric. That's where you're going down, like how I'm doing a curl, you go down. Okay, that's eccentric. And then concentric is when you contract. Okay, so I want you guys to do a nice 3 to 4 count down. I want to do a nice 3 to 4 count up, except this time, as you do your 3 to 4 count down, right about in the middle, you can pick whatever spot you want. Probably one of the hardest spots, right, that you need to work on. This is a great opportunity to do that. So we're going to do a split squat. And if you're really tough at going down and it's really hard for you a couple inches before your bottom, then I want you to hold for 5 seconds there. Okay, 5 seconds. And then you're going to go all the way down. And then you're going to come back up. And wherever it's really hard, I want you to hold that for 5 seconds. So you're going to do a lot of counting in your head. And it's not going to feel great because you're really going to be focusing on all of your muscles firing. Okay? Now, if you have your weights, super duper. If you don't have them, don't worry too much about that. we're going to do a split squat sissy squat, okay? By the way, the reps, we're going to do 3 rounds, 3 sets, and we're going to try to get around 15 reps. We're not going to be perfect, but we're going to try. So, a sissy squat, split squat, a lot of you guys probably do lunges right now. So, a lunge is just a little wider than our split squat. So, you're going to have, I don't think you guys are going to be able to see my feet down here, but that's okay. So you're just going to have a little bit of a narrower stance as far as a lunge goes. And you're going to, what we're really doing is we're just trying to keep about 10% of our weight on our back leg and the majority of the rest of the weight on that one leg that's working, okay? So, depending on your abilities, you might be at a full length of a lunge doing these. And you're just going to be going up and down with a lunge. If you're pretty strong, you're going to have your foot back on a chair. Okay? So you're going to balance it on a chair. You're going to grab a chair. You're going to put a chair behind you. And you're going to be doing that. Now, when you normally do a squat, your knee will come out to right about where your toes are, right? So try to keep it in that range. Again, you're going that as deep as you can down and then back up. Okay? So, that's your movement for this guy. So, if you have your weight, super duper, what you're going to do is you're going to start counting. I'm going down. 1, 2, oh, right about there. It's really hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Going down to the bottom and back up. Oh, that's terrible right there. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'm nice and slow back up, and I'm not pausing at the top, I'm going right back down. Okay, that's terrible. Okay, 1, 2, you get my drift, count to 5, down to the bottom, back up, oh, count to 5, go again. Hey, you're going to do 3 sets of these, so if you start with 5-second holds, going down and up, and it's not enough, then go ahead and do 10 seconds. Do 15 seconds, do 20 seconds. Make it hard, okay? Again, it's that mind-muscle connection that we're working on. So really focus on everything in that leg firing, okay? Time under tension. Okay, so you're going to do all 3 on one leg. So you're going to rest about a minute and a half tops. Do it again, minute and a half tops. Do it again. Okay, other leg, boom, go. Boom, go, boom, go. So ideally, we're going to try to get around 15 reps on these guys. You go whatever speed up and down you need to do to get yourself around 15 reps, okay? Hit pause and go do this. Okay. Our next one is our side-to-side push-ups. So, I'll do it like I'm standing up. So, a push-up. You guys can picture this, right? Okay. Normally, our push-up, my hands, that's just the normal push-up position, right? This time, what we're going to do is, we're going to have a hand out here. So you're going to start probably on the floor, and you're going to be down at the bottom of your position. So you have your hand, and your arms going out is pretty straight. You're going to do a push-up up with that guy. You're going to bring your body over, and you're going to go back up. And you're going to go back and forth. Back and forth. Then you're saying, oh, okay, I kind of got that figured out. You might want to try a couple before we hold for 5 seconds on the concentric and eccentric. So, for these guys, let's say you start here, and you're at the top. Okay, so you're at the top, and you go down, and you hold that thing for 5 seconds. And then you go all the way down. Again, nice and controlled and slow. Probably about a 4-second total, right? Then you're going back up and you stop. And you're going to count for 5. And you're going to go all the way to the top. And then you're going to go to the other arm. And you're going to go down. And you're going to hold. And then you're going to go all the way down. And then you're going to come back. And then you're going to go all the way up. Okay? Try to get 14 to 16 reps on this guy. Now again, if you need weight on your back, put on your backpack. If you don't, and it's way too much, then maybe you want to get down on your knees when you're doing these, but I want you to do the side-to-side guy. Okay? So if you need to be on your knees, that's fine. But you're going the side to side. Okay? All right. So get yourself geared up and do that. Again, keep a good, slow tempo. About 3 to 4 seconds up and down with that hold. It's going to feel great. Okay, go ahead and do it. Hit pause, go do it. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, now it's time for the rows. Okay, so you're going to get to your table. And if you want to use your weights, you kind of know what you're in for now, right? So you've done 3 sets of your split sissy squats. You've done 3 sets of your push-ups, which probably feel terrible now. And now you're going to do 3 sets of your table, like under the table rows, if you want to call it that. So for you guys that are pretty strong in your back, you're going to grab a chair and you're going to put it out and you're going to have your feet on it and you're going to have a weight on your chest and you're going to do your rows. If, you know, actually, I mean, I guess you could be doing this in your weight room that you have now if you have one. Why wouldn't you? And you could just, you know, have a bar set up and you could use a bar doing a row. You know, I mean, honestly, guys, if you do have your weights that are pretty good weights for you to use and you can do a bent over row with them, knock it out. Go ahead and do it. I know, you know, you guys could make like dumbbells with you know, different types of things. So if you have those that are heavy enough for you, you know, your body weight with something on it should be fairly good with this again. So again, what we're doing is we're going to keep a nice slow tempo. You're going to start grabbing the table, you're going to pull up, and you're going to hold at a position for 5 seconds. You're going to go to the top, and you're going to come back, and you're going to hold for 5 seconds. You're going to go all the way down, and you're going to come back up, and you're going to hold for 5 seconds, and you're going to come all the way to the top of the table, and you're going to go back, and you're going to hold. And you have plenty of opportunity to hold at different angles along that movement, right? Okay, so 3 sets of, try to get around 15. Again, you know, if you don't have weight and it's still pretty light for you, you might need to grab your dog and put it on your chest or something. Or you just, again, remember, just go slower. Slower. So 15 reps, if it takes you 10 seconds up and it takes you 10 seconds down with a 5-second hold, or do a 5 to 10, do a 10-second hold, and then go nice and slow, and then come back and do a 10-second hold. I don't care how long you do it, whatever you need to do at least 5 seconds though, or try. Okay, so go ahead, knock out your table rows. All right. Now it's time for our 3 minutes of loaded stretching. We're going to do 4 sets, 2 to 4 sets of a total of 3 minutes. So if we do 2 sets, depending on whatever we're going to do, I'll tell you what we're going to do. If you're going to do 2 sets, that would be 90 minutes. Or 90, two sets of 90 seconds, 3 seconds of 1 minute, 4 sets of 45 seconds. Or any kind of a mixture in there. Okay, so we're doing the hold, we're doing the squeeze, we're squeezing our whole body. We're going to start with an elevated split squat. So that is where you're going to have your foot back on the chair or behind you the best that you can. And you're going to go down into that squat on that one leg. And you're going to have almost all of your weight on that one leg. And your back leg is just going to be bracing you so you don't fall on your face. Okay? So that's our quote-unquote elevated split squat. What you're going to do is you can grab your weight, what have you, but this is our mind-muscle workout right here, right? So really focus as you go down. I want you to go down right at the bottom. Ooh, baby. And hold it. And you're going to squeeze everything. Squeeze it at the bottom for 45 seconds. Okay. Shake it off. Give yourself 30 to 60 seconds to shake that off. And you're going to do that leg again. And And you're going to do, if it needs to be 4 sets of 45 seconds, then you're going to do that. Okay? Now really, you guys, you can make these as hard as you make them, right? Squeeze everything as tight as you can. Really feel it. Okay? So do each side, each leg, and get a total of 3 minutes with each leg. Then our next one is going to be our push-ups. Our push-ups are going to be on our chairs. So if you need 3 chairs, grab 3 chairs, and you're going to do, and your weight, if you need your weight, you're going to put your weight, your pack on your back, what have you. You're going to put your foot up on a chair. You're going to have your other 2 chairs that are right next to you, and you're going to go down, and you're going to hold that. Again, you're going to hold it. You're going to hold it. Our same thing. If you can do 1.5 minutes, then you're going to do 2 sets of them. If you can do a minute, then you're going to do 3 sets of them. If you can start at 1.5 minutes, and then you got to go to 1 minute, then you only need 30 seconds left on the 3rd one. Okay, got the picture? So 2 to 4 sets, total of 3 minutes that you're holding this guy in an iso hold. Now, again, you make it as hard as you can, right? It's mind with your muscle. You're focusing on that. Your whole body's tensed. If you don't need to be up on those chairs, don't get up on those chairs. Just get on the floor. You're just not going to have your chest hit the floor, right? You're going to keep yourself up. You're going to keep yourself up. And once you hit the floor, well, you got to count. See how long you took. How long you were able to stay up there, okay? So do your push-ups, well, quote unquote, your push-ups, and then come back to me. All right. So 3 sets of your push-ups, or 4 sets. You got your full 3 minutes done. Now you're going to be doing your table hang. So you're doing kind of a row hang on your table, right? So this is the one you're probably going to need to get some kind of weight, but remember, you don't need a whole lot, because if your back is really strong and you can do this, then you can have your feet up and you're planked, your legs, you're straight out, and your arms are going to be straight down. Okay? But you are going to be just up a little bit. You're going to be holding yourself up. You're not going to be hanging all the way out. You're going to be holding yourself up just a little bit off of the bottom of that movement. Okay? So your arms might be bent a little tiny bit, and you're pulling, and you got everything tight, and you're holding down there at the bottom. And when you can't hold it anymore, and everything stretches out, then that's it. You got to let go. You got to stop. You got to try to get your 3 minutes total in 4 reps. Okay? Good luck. Go for it. Okay. Now, we're coming to the end, you guys. We're going to do burpees. Remember, this is strength, and we're just trying to keep that power, right? So, I don't want you to do burpees as fast as you can. I want you to do them very mindfully. So you're going to go down to your hands. Here. So, I don't know if you can see me good. But again, you've got kind of your squat stance. You're going nice down all the way to your squat. Kick your feet out. You're going down nice and slow and back up. Kick your feet back up. And jump up. Okay? So that's what you're going to do. Try to do 5 sets of 5 of them. And then when you're done with those guys, here's your option. You can go out and do your sprints again, or you can do mountain climbers. So you can do some sets of 2-minute mountain climbers. Again, for you guys that are just trying to maintain your muscle and your strength, you can go out and do some sprint for about 20 yards, 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards, 60 yards, 60 yards max, okay? Do 4 to 6 sets of those guys, and then workout is done. So, great job today. We'll have something a little different tomorrow, and then we'll be doing more of this kind of stuff on Friday. The different movements change every day, so something new for you to learn to do. And so remember, keep eating your protein, get your protein shake in, go take that, go do your thing, and eat a good meal, and then I'll see you tomorrow morning. We're going to do some more arms, core, shoulder type stuff tomorrow. Okay, so have a great day, you guys. I'll see you soon.